XCOM lives.
Ciao a tutti, Marcello here. Welcome to a new video. Maybe it's time we make peace or keep hoping for that long-awaited announcement of XCOM 3. I admit that I've dreamed of it too. From the John's route in the 90s with the UFO Defense to Firax's brilliant revival in XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2, it's been almost 10 years since we've seen a full sequel, and now silence. But while we wait, there are great alternatives to fill that XCOM void, games with strategy, tactical combat, and that same adrenaline rush. So let's see them.
The Pandora virus was mutating again. We needed to regroup.
If you're looking for an XCOM-like experience, it's hard to go wrong with the new project from Julian Golub, the creator of the original game. Flashpoint has a lot of familiar elements. You lead a team of elite soldiers in tactical battles around the world in a desperate last stand against an alien menace. In this game though, the aliens are enormous, mutating monsters with strange secrets to uncover. If XCOM 3 ever does see the light of day, there are a lot of cues that it could take from Phoenix Point. The game is also Steam Deck verified, which is always a plus, and you can find it on PC, PlayStation and Xbox.
Commander, prepare to engage.
Daemonhunters is an XCOM-like in the Warhammer 40k universe, which is honestly a match that's hard to beat. As the fearsome Grey Knights, space marines dedicated solely to hunting and eradicating the demons of chaos wherever they emerge, you'll be put in charge of protecting an entire sector from the influence of the warp. As the corruption spreads and you are forced to make tough calls, your Grey Knights will gain individual traits and customizations to make each campaign unique, and each marine that falls in battle a loss that's keenly felt. Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate Daemonhunters is available on PC and Xbox.
Game for us. He invaded every part of our world. So, we did the only thing we could.
Gears of War is best known for cover-based third-person combat, and that style of squad-based shooter lends itself well to a tactical adaptations. Gears Tactics has all the gritty sci-fi battlefield action that the series is known for, designed for players who fit better in the command center than on the front lines. Whether you're facing basic locust troopers or towering alien monstrosities, you'll have the weapons of the Coalition's famed arsenal at your disposal and a customizable squad of gears ready to fight, on PC and Xbox.
Just like we planned it.
If you're looking for a tactical strategy game with a bit more of a grounded setting, Jagged Alliance 3 lets you decide the fate of the fictional nation of Grand Cien after a military coup with no alien or demons inside. This game is all about human versus human combat in a ruthless guerrilla war. Jagged Alliance 3 has all the parts that a sequel-starved XCOM player is longing for. A campaign map with active enemy forces to respond to, a customizable squad of mercenaries, and, above all, rich but deadly tactical combat. The game is available on PC, PlayStation and Xbox.
Jagged Alliance 3. This was a very good movie, but it did not have enough cowboys.
Battletech is a franchise with tabletop roots that go back decades, but the 2018 video game by the same name could easily be the series' best incarnation to date. Commanding a squad of mechs instead of standard infantry means that everything you do is bigger. missile salvos, high-caliber machine guns, and plasma cannons capable of vaporizing tanks are all standard armament here.
Copy that, Commander.
There's an extra layer to building your squad here as well. Matching a mech to a pilot is an important consideration, but mechs can usually be recovered and repaired after a costly battle. Pilots, not so much. You can find it on PC and Xbox. Xenonauts and its sequel, which is currently in early access, bill themselves as the spiritual successors to the original XCOM, and the parallels are instantly recognizable. By deploying your persistent squads throughout the world, you'll need to fend off an alien invasion one covert mission at a time. Sound familiar? Xenonauts takes place at the height of the Cold War, highlighting the technology gap between the aliens and the best that Earth has to throw at them. Of course, stealing and repurposing alien technology is the best way to get an edge in a war for survival if you can manage it. On PC, via Steam and GOG.
Their tyranny?
This comparatively recent release drops your squad behind enemy lines in occupied France during the Second World War. The Reich is in control and the clock is ticking until D-Day, so your job is to weaken the Axis as much as you can before the Allied invasion begins. Not only does Classified's dynamic campaign give you a reason to play through it multiple times, but it also includes a mission creator letting you test your skills against whether diabolic designs other players have cooked up. Classified France 44 is available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Is classified.
Forgotten, but unbroken. Are you ready to fight for free?
Forgotten but Unbroken just launched in November, so it's possible that you may not have heard of it just yet.
Fighters.
Like Classified, it lets you command resistance fighters during World War II. Unlike many games set in that period, it features historical protagonists who can join you on missions, real-world characters whose battles shaped the outcome of the war.
Utilizing cover.
Being a micro-prose title, this is a game that should appeal to history buffs and players who like their games with a good dose of simulation. The combat and storyline are more than enough to appeal to tactical strategy fans of all stripes, though on PC.
Forgotten, but Unbroken will be available on November 18th.
On the spectrum of Warhammer 40k video games, and there certainly are a lot of them, Mechanicus hits a sweet spot right between Daemonhunter and Rogue Trader. It features the deep tactical combat and squad management that an XCOM fan needs in the dark time, but it feels more like an RPG than a military campaign. As a magus of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you'll send your squad into the ruins of a necrotomb world, recovering ancient technology and seeking to prevent a legion of slumbering Xenos from reawakening. Oh, and the sequel has been announced, which has an option to play as the Necrons, so that's one more reason to try the original now. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus is playable on PC, Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Cyberknight's Flashpoint is an ambitious tactical RPG set in a greedy cyberpunk future, blending turn-based squad combat with intricate aced planning mechanics, actually available in early access on Steam. At its core, Cyberknight's Flashpoint revolves around team customization and decision-driven storytelling. Squad members evolve dynamically through missions, injuries and player choices integrating seamlessly into a narrative arcs shaped by the game's casting director system. Between missions, players must manage underworld connections, balance faction reputations, and upgrade safe houses, creating a rich layer of strategy and immersion. A solid alternative to XCOM. This video ends here. Let me know what you think about these games in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao.